It's not hard to co-parent at all when you're not controlling, when you're not a victim, when you're not emotionally still tied to that ex-person, when you're not in a space where you're out of touch with reality or can't stay in present time. It's not hard. I'm trying to see who it ain't clicking for. You can't even successfully set your kids up for life when you struggle to do co-parenting, when you struggle with your own inner shit from the past, when you take your stuff as an individual adult and you mix it with the stuff that's necessary for the child. Yes, there is a lot of, and this is when I say out of touch with reality. When we talk about projected outcomes, you're not in present time. There is what you would like things to be. There is what a good majority of society feels things would need to be or how they should be. And then there is the reality of what things are. There is the character of the other person in the light that you would like it to be. And then there is exactly what the fuck they are. There is the character of you and what you would like yourself to be. And then there is exactly what you are. All of these things have to be understood. And a lot of y'all, you don't understand these things first. Stacey, we ain't even got there yet. We ain't even got to that part yet. Co-parenting, I wouldn't give a fuck if you co-parenting long distance, person in prison, from the moon, around the corner, next door to one another, out of town. When you are co-parenting, it's not hard if you don't have these fucked up character traits like being controlling, having a victim mindset, being one of the women that cannot let go, being one of those men that don't know how to solve. These are the real issues with co-parenting because people gonna be people. Some people gonna have money, some people gonna be broke, some people gonna be intelligent, some people gonna not be. Some people gonna have poor character when it comes to social skills and conflict resolution. Some people aren't. Some people are gonna struggle with management of emotions. Some people aren't. These are things that this is everywhere, all the time, going on, no matter what. You or I are not in control of making this non-existent in the world. And see, when you're in present time, you understand that. So you don't go around with the intent or with the mindset thinking that my job as a parent, right? Rather, I'm the mom or the dad, is to try to X this out of situations completely. The idea is you're trying to raise a productive member of society that is well prepared for the world. So if we know that these things go on in the world, why would I not be embracing the fact that I have the experiences right now to prepare my child for this? But y'all mind don't be in present time. This is why as soon as somebody bring up something like co-parenting, you go back to 2005 or 1987 when this happened or a nigga did this or a bitch did that. You're unable to accept the reality of where things are now. I'm just checking who don't understand at the moment before I go deeper. Fellas, be leery of women that cannot let go in co-parenting situations. Ladies, be leery of men that do not know how to solve, nip shit in the bud. Sum it up. We get into that. We get into the whole, oh, she got a boyfriend now and he got a new lady. We get into that. Sarah said it'd be the disrespect for me, right? So now watch this. Accepting reality. If you laid down and fucked a disrespectful ass nigga, that's on you. You're getting everything that comes along with the choice that you made. A lot of the stuff that y'all worry about now, that y'all are co-parenting, you are not going to be honest. You aren't being honest. You haven't been honest that you were never worried about those things up front. Because if you were, you wouldn't have even had a baby with that person. This is some accountability for your ass. But a lot of y'all, you're unable to have these type of conversations. This is why similar to the past couple weeks, y'all been doing one-on-ones with me about co-parenting and your baby daddy, baby mama situations. You can't have a therapy session or a counseling session or a phone call with me without being honest about the situation in which your child was born. We're not going to jump forward and go off of your narrative that, oh, this person is just a fucked up person and you're just a poor damsel in distress that got fucked over. The same way, watch this, because this gonna sting for some of y'all. This gonna trigger some of y'all. The same way you was laid up with that disrespectful ass nigga before you got pregnant and you was able to cope and deal with it while being in a relationship with him, you could do that shit from being in present time. The same shit y'all was letting slide when a nigga or a bitch was fucking you, right? Or you was fucking on them, be high and following the assignment for those children. Let's look at the comments that are going to say it's the other person and not them. Raven said, mine's so bitter because I don't want to be with him. If I can't be with him, then F my kids. I just take care of my kids by my... Okay, so listen. Even situations like that. If I did a one-on-one with Raven and we had an actual conversation and I made her go back to the situation in which the children were born, y'all be knowing these motherfucking niggas that y'all picked was not no family guy up front. So yes, it actually does make sense that a nigga really ain't fucking with them kids because he was never trying to build no family unit and fuck with no kids from jump. He was just trying to fuck with you. But you already knew that. You might not type that on the internet. You're going to paint, you know, your own narrative to make yourself feel better about the situation you got yourself into. Y'all not ready for these real conversations. Everybody is some sort of controlling ass, crybaby ass victim. Tell them stories to your mammy. Tell them sob stories like you was just some sort of victim of circumstances or life to somebody that's not woke. It don't work on this page. Anybody else want to type a dumbass paragraph? Here are some facts, right? It is a fact that single parent households do not produce the best product. It is a fact that single mother-headed households produce the worst product. So first things first, if you say you're a good mom or a good dad, you will do everything you can to not be the household that produces the worst product. That's first things first. Just let that simmer. Suck it in. Breathe. That's first things first. Next thing, if you knowing by the time I found out what produces the worst product, right? My situation already is what it is, right? Let me be real with myself about the type of person I fucked raw. Let me also be real with myself about myself. Let me be honest with myself about the things that I know trigger me, bother me, make me upset, that I want to be in control of, things that don't sit well with me, that really, watch this, don't have nothing to do with raising the child. Let me be honest with myself about the things that fuck with me that don't actually have anything to do with us raising the child. The reason why this is one of the first things you need to do is because if you don't understand this about yourself, you won't even realize the shit that you're doing in the co-parenting situation that's fucking things up for your child. You're allowed to have things, right, that you don't like, that trigger you, that don't sit well with you, that you don't fuck with as an individual person. You're allowed to have that. But those things are not the responsibility. They are not affiliated. They are not to be weighed in on the assignment when parenting. That's your shit. Everybody understand that part. And this goes for both male and female. It's the same for men and women. As a man, the things that personally don't sit well with you about the other person that you fucked and made a kid with, that needs to be set aside. And then there are things that need to be done for the children that don't have anything to do with that separate shit. Everybody on the same page so far? Half the shit y'all be worried about in co-parenting situations don't actually be having anything to do with co-parenting. I did a one-on-one last night in regards to co-parenting. First thing the lady said when she got on the phone was, I want to talk about co-parenting. My baby daddy got a new girlfriend. And then we proceed with the conversation. By the time I finished the one-on-one, none of the actual co-parenting issues had anything to do with a new girlfriend. But y'all don't realize when you don't check yourself first, male or female, that the things that bother me as an individual don't be having shit to do with the stuff we supposed to be trying to solve as a grown adult mother and father. Focus on the wrong shit. Can't let go. Controlling. Victim mindset. Unable to manage your thoughts. Everything comes together like a blur. Don't know how to compartmentalize. Cannot separate things that don't have shit to do with other things. And this is why I'm telling y'all, when you're dating, when you're trying to build a family, when you run across somebody that they already have seeds they produced in this world, be mindful of the women that cannot let go of things in their co-parenting situation, and be mindful of the men that cannot solve. Half the shit that bother y'all, nobody ain't even saying the stuff is wrong or that you're not justified in feeling some type of way about the stuff that you feel some type of way. But parenting outside of you loving your child don't got shit to do with feeling. If you look around at the world, you have to be well prepared to do life. And a lot of y'all not on track to have y'all children well prepared for life. They be prepared for y'all basic ass household, but get out in the world and ain't prepared for shit real. Y'all got them believing everything's supposed to be fair. No, if you buy one something, you got to buy one the other. Everything has to be even. The world don't work like that. Y'all have them believing everything is about asking your mama or asking your daddy. Your mama and daddy is not in control of the world. When you get out here and you start getting in your late teens and you start really getting out into the world, a job, a college, a social circle of young adults your age don't give a fuck about what your mama or your daddy said. Certain decisions, y'all don't be prepping these kids for life. Y'all be going back and forth about stuff that don't got nothing to do with what the fuck the assignment is. Controlling, lost, can't let go. It's some of y'all, a bitch talk about co-parenting right now. Y'all start talking about some old shit, what a nigga did to you. Or some shit from 8 years ago before the child was born, or 10 years ago before the child was even here, about what y'all went through. Those are your adult issues from an intimate relationship that don't have shit to do with this child getting the necessary things it needs. And first things first, over anything, a child needs a mother and a father to produce a good product. This is the best formula. It is statistically proven. It is statistically proven that one bitch trying to raise a child by herself produces the worst product. It is statistically proven that a man trying to raise children by himself produces a worse product, just like the mother does, than a two-parent household that has a male and a female. Just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. Y'all got to be able to stay in present time. The way that y'all mindset work, y'all be worried about the wrong shit. And if you've ever took my co-parenting or my parenting Zoom, y'all know I talk about the list. A lot of y'all don't have that. You don't understand what it is. This is why you way over here in left field. And your kid ain't nothing but a statistic. It's a lot of y'all, that's all Lil John is. It's a fucking statistic. Waiting to be programmed by the world. By marketing, mass media, big pharmaceutical companies, whatever the top earners would like to sell, all you're doing is producing another statistic to buy that shit. That's all you're doing. When I start talking these kind of facts, these are conversations y'all don't like to have. because you rather go down the rabbit hole about bullshit that happened to you while you was dating somebody that you never actually took the time to vet out first before you let them fuck you raw or before you fuck them raw. Y'all want people to care more about y'all's sob story. Watch this. Y'all want people to care more about y'all personal sob story than the product y'all pushing out into the society or the culture or the community of people that we gotta fucking live with. Y'all want us to look over here and cry with y'all or gossip with y'all about what y'all baby daddy or baby mama did to y'all in an intimate relationship rather than look at what the fuck kind of little boy you pushing out into the world or what kind of little girl you know. I'm gonna watch the product. I can't speak for y'all, but I'm gonna watch the fucking product. Cause these the ones be breaking in our cars, stealing out our houses, shooting the motherfucker for nothing, acting crazy, around here don't understand who and what they are, can't focus in school, bullying our kids. The product y'all be producing be trash. I'ma watch the product. I don't want to hear about what you and your baby daddy went through. I want to know what you're doing with Lil Ray Ray right the fuck now. I want to do what you're doing with Lil Keisha or Lil Shonda right the fuck now. I want to know what's going on right now. I don't got to be all up in y'all personal business, but I want to know, do your child got manners? Do your child understand the world exists of male and female? That everything is not going to always go their way. People going to lie. You have to have conflict resolution skills. All that crying and acting like a little baby all the motherfucking time is not going to cut it. Your mama don't get to tell us what to do once you leave that. I need to know that y'all producing some productive members of society, because we having to kill these little motherfuckers right now. The product y'all produce is another motherfucking statistic that's lost. Y'all be worrying about the wrong shit. Y'all dress these motherfuckers up and post them on the internet, and the kids don't even be doing well in school, can't read well, can't do math, don't understand conflict resolution, bullying other people's kids, think they can come and get you to whoop our ass when they fucking with our kids. No. We're going to talk about the product that y'all producing. Another statistic that y'all keep pushing out. This is why we worrying about it. Because you know y'all females, y'all love to say, well, why she worrying about somebody else's child, bitch, because we got to live around them. Ho, because they be you putting them out in the very community that we live in. Because your son be the one climbing people's gate, breaking their fucking garage, stealing shit. Because single mother households be producing the main product that's in prisons. That's why we asking these questions and having these conversations. Because the way y'all hoes keep running around talking about, oh, I don't need a nigga for nothing and all that excessive ass shit, you're pushing out more fucking felons, more fucking DOC numbers, bitch. That's why. Raising more confused motherfuckers. Just looking at y'all like y'all fucking looking at me. This is the shit that need to be talked about. But no, y'all all want to talk about how your baby daddy didn't buy 2 pairs of shoes for back to school or 2 notebooks, so you bought all this. Girl, fuck all that. What do them kids know? Ho, what do you understand about life and how things work? What are you teaching them? Because we be ready to kill them motherfuckers when they put their hands on our child. Because I'm teaching my children to manage their emotions. Bitch, you got to read well. Life is not fair. Things are going to have to be worked out through conflict, resolve. We raising our children to be good people. Y'all around here worrying about what your baby daddy can and can't buy, or what your baby mama did or didn't say, or who she fucking on. Y'all worrying about the wrong shit. Around here hiding the kids and playing games and shit like that. These children need 2 parents in their life. That's a statistical fact. You don't got to like me, but bitch, if you argue with facts, you're retarded. And your mama need to get on here and apologize to us, because she the one raised your ass to be retarded. Any of y'all hoes running around advertising the concept of you being the only person that raises your children, bitch, you need to be stopped. Yes, hiding the kids because of their feelings, playing all these crackhead ass games, fucking these kids up. Fucking them up. Co-parenting not hard when you not a bitch that can't let go of the past. When you're not controlling, when you don't have a victim, this shit ain't hard. It's not hard at all. You allow them to be whatever the fuck they got the capacity to be for the children, and you be whatever the fuck you got the capacity to be. and accept the reality that you can't change people and they can't change you. Fellas, be leery of women that struggle to let go of the past. When y'all be dating these women and thinking about having children with them when they already got kids with somebody else, look at how she talk, how she think, how she operate in her previous co-parenting situation. Pay attention to what sits and weighs on her, the stuff that she cannot let go, the things that she actually thinks that matters, because this stuff will play a role in you being able to lead your current household, and it will play a role in what type of way that your child will turn out. Ladies, be mindful. Females, be mindful of these men that when you're dating them or you're trying to get in relationships with them and they already have existing children in other situations, be mindful of whether they can solve or not. It doesn't have to be the best and greatest solution. It doesn't have to work out exactly how he wants it to, but he needs to be solving shit. Because when you mix a nigga that can't solve shit and a bitch that can't let go of shit together, oh my God. Oh my motherfucking God. Talk about a fucking disaster. For me to y'all, co-parenting ain't that hard. Y'all gotta check yourselves first. Y'all know I'm always gonna come on here and tell y'all the shit that works. For real life. Not for feelings, not for fake, not for fun, cause this shit real life. If you know, like I know, what's going on in the world, this shit not no play shit to be a parent. And we don't have time to be over here playing drama games in left field when my child is becoming a statistic in right field. It's a recipe for disaster. I'm giving y'all the fucking red flags you need to look at before you get involved with somebody that got children. Co-parenting is not hard. So when y'all meet people and they tell y'all it is, male or female, that's a red flag. It's definitely not hard. I walk people through it every day. In a matter of 30 minutes. They book a 30-minute phone call. I help them solve a whole lifetime worth of bullshit. Certain things put into perspective, it changed the whole narrative on some shit. Book club. I'll see y'all in the Zoom tonight. If you're trying to expand your mind, text 678-965-0698. Book a one-on-one phone call or get in my Zoom tomorrow because it's going down tomorrow. Here go all the hoes with the baby daddy paragraphs. And I'm going to leave this up just so it can simmer for some of y'all. Co-parenting is not hard at all. And anybody that tell y'all it's hard, that's a red flag. I just want y'all to understand that. It's a red flag. Male or female. From me to y'all, it's a motherfucking red flag.